Okay, good evening. So I've just done my first set with 3 plates. Apologies, because I left the film running, or I thought I left the film running, and I hadn't pressed record. So you haven't missed all that much. I did 60 kilos, then I went straight to 100 kilos. 100 kilos didn't feel too bad, so I went to 140. So the idea of tonight is a 5x5 with 140. My pressing isn't up to all that much at the moment. I've said to you guys in my last couple of videos, my squats and deadlifts are definitely coming back. Those injuries are clearing up, but my pushing movements are still suffering. Rotary cuff, old pec tear playing up, all of the above, just getting old and whatever. So I'm just trying it out a little bit at the moment. I'm pleased, to be honest with you. 140. I wasn't sure if I was going to go 120 or 140, but 140 moved okay. I said I'm not going to go crazy. On a good day, my standing press is not bad. I'm also getting the clean in as well, so I'm getting 1 clean off my drop pads and into 5 presses. So it's all just good work. At the moment, I'm just glad to put something reasonably heavy over my head. Last summer, when I was getting back into standing press, I managed to work up to 190 for a single, I think it was. Best ever is around 200. I can't remember the exact number, but it's around 200. But my most recent best, which was last summer, was 190. I hit 160 for 5 as well. So my numbers were okay, but age and injuries do catch up. So I'm happy to put 3 plates over my head. To be honest with you, it's more than I was expecting today. I've been doing a bit of standing press recently, but I haven't done more than 100 kilos. So again, just like I did with my squats, just like I did with my deadlifts, I'm just seeing where I am. But I'm not going to be an idiot with it, because my knees are feeling pretty good, my lower back's feeling pretty good, but my shoulder and pec aren't feeling great. So I am definitely going to stick with the 140. Anyway, enough talking. I'm going to get another set. There's something very satisfying about the overhead press. Just picking up something heavy and pressing it over your head. Those of you who are old like me, grew up in the kind of 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, you probably grew up watching The Ultimate Warrior and guys like that. And I always remember his move, the gorilla press, as a kid, where he'd literally just press another man over his head, and it was the best thing ever. So there is something very primal about the standing press. Just a great all-round strength exercise. I do really just want to drop my weights on the drop pads, but because I'm cleaning it, it's very difficult to double overhand clean on an axle, so I'm having to use my figure of 8 lifting straps, but in the process of doing so I'm tied to the weight, so I can't just let it go from arm's length or whatever, so I am having to control it down, which does beat you up a little bit, but whatever. I could have taken it off my squat stands, but to be honest, if I was being lazy, well, I don't know if actually doing the power cleans is lazy, you know what I mean. Anyway, set number 4. Well, it's a beautiful sunny evening. Birds are singing. What better way to spend your afternoon, eh? It's currently about 5:30. Kids are just about to go kickboxing. My wife's taking them. I don't have to pick them up for about an hour and a half. So, and I haven't got any clients tonight because I'm currently on holiday. So my clients, I was able to move back, or should I say move forward to the mornings. So I had a couple of clients this morning. So I've actually got an evening uninterrupted training, which is fantastic. So I can take my time. As I said, the weather over here is beautiful at the moment. Blossoms out, leaves are out, birds are singing, sun's shining. For us in Britain, this is a rarity. It's probably about 20-21 degrees at the moment, so all good, all good. Oh, 5x5 with 140. I survived. Probably wasn't the smartest move. I didn't ever claim to be the smartest person or the sharpest of tools by any means, but I'm just doing what I enjoy. 5x5 with 140, cannot complain. I'm actually really pleased with that. The most weight I've put overhead for a very, very long time. Don't get old, people. Don't get old. It catches up, but there's still a little life left. Right, I'm going to take the party inside now, go and set up in my gym, and try a bit of flat bench. It's going to be I'll probably do 5x5 again. I'm not quite sure what weight I'm going to use. 140 is a start. I should be pretty good for 140. 140 to 180. So theoretically I'd like to do 5x5, but I'm not sure what the weight's going to be. 140, 160 or 180, all being well. I haven't benched. I touched a 5-plate bench probably about 6 weeks ago, 220. To be fair, I uploaded it. That was one of my last uploads prior to my little break. I touched 220 for a single and it felt terrible. But 4-plate wasn't too bad. But as I said, at the moment, this injury is just sticking with me. You guys know, if you train regularly, you train hard, injuries, the older you get, the longer they take to heal, and particularly when you're an idiot like me who doesn't rest. But you know, I'm doing what I enjoy, and training genuinely just keeps me sane as much as anything. I like being physically strong, I like being physically fit, but it's just a mental thing for me as much as anything. If I don't train, I don't feel good. So at the moment, I'm doing what I enjoy, making myself feel good. Yeah, just did a quick 1 plate, 2 plates. Gonna go to 3 plates. It's feeling okay at the moment. What I've actually found weirdly, hold on, let me just turn this music down. What I've actually found weirdly is actually letting my elbows flare out a little bit more than I would normally do. Is alleviating some of the pain, weirdly. It's not something I ever recommend to anyone if you've got shoulder injuries and things, but strangely, just because normally that would be, I'd have that kind of angle sort of parallel to my shoulders for a guillotine press. But when I bench press, I don't tuck them all the way in, but I kind of tuck them in around 45 degrees. But actually raising them up around here, I'm finding is aggravating my shoulder a lot less, weirdly. So yeah, 100 kilos felt fine. So I'm just going to put on 140 and I'm just going to play it by ear. It's one of those ones where I have to kind of leave my ego at the door. You guys have seen me bench press before. I've benched more than enough over the years. But I'll just be glad to move something. I've predominantly been sticking to dumbbells and machines recently. I've been having a lot of more kind of bodybuilding style workouts. The heaviest dumbbells I've moved in recent times is 60 kilo dumbbells. So, you know, nothing. I don't mean to, like, you know, look down on 60 kilo dumbbells, but you know what I mean. It's not super duper heavy for me. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of kind of higher rep machine stuff, like hammer strength and things like that. A lot of dumbbell press, because again, the dumbbells, they allow you to kind of put your arms where they want to go. So, you know, one arm might be up here a little bit, the other arm might be down there a little bit, whatever. But if you are someone that's got a pec injury or a shoulder injury, I highly recommend dumbbells, because as I said, they just allow you to position yourself properly. Right, anyway, I'm going to go and put on 3 plates and see how that feels. That felt awful. Weak. Oh, that didn't feel good at all. Oh well. I'll have another go anyway. I don't know if I'm going to get 5x5 with it, if I'm honest. I watched the video, and to be fair, the video looked like it moved pretty fast. But I think just simply because I haven't held that breeder weight in my hands for quite a long time. It's a bit of a kick. The discomfort wasn't great. Shoulder was feeling it. The pec didn't feel too bad. The rotary cuff didn't feel wonderful. But it wasn't agony. So, it should be able to get another set or so. It just felt really heavy, to be honest with you. So 180, but it's a start. It's a start, and this is where I just have to kind of check my ego. I've moved some pretty big weights in the past. They're not there at the moment. It's just one of those things. Not that many people who are close enough to 50 years of age can say, oh, they're disappointed with a 180 bench. So, have to turn that frown upside down and get another set in. So, right, I'm going to try a second set with 180. I'm playing it by ear. The original plan was 5x5, but I really don't know. 140 felt good. I could back down to 140, but I don't want to at this stage. If I can get another set, and I'm just going to take it one set at a time and just kind of hope for the best. But it's a starting point. It's a starting point. Yep, still feels terrible. Yeah, it still feels terrible. One of those. It's uncomfortable, but it's not that uncomfortable. You know what it's like when you've got an injury. It's more, I'm probably being a bit of a coward, to be honest with you. When you've got a shoulder injury or a pec injury or any injury, you're just waiting for it to go. And at the moment, I don't think it is going to go, but I've still got that in the back of my head. But I just, again, have to be honest with myself. I've lost strength. Watching the video, again, I just had a quick look at the video. It doesn't look too bad. It was moving relatively quickly. But I can honestly say it doesn't feel good in my hands. It feels heavy in my hands. It feels very, very heavy in my hands. You know what a weight is meant to feel like. And I'm not, you know, whether you're a massive bencher or, you know, if you're a 60 kilo bencher, 80 kilo bencher, whatever, you know what your kind of working weights should feel like. So let's say you're a 100 kilo bencher, you know what that feels like in your hands. You know what 80 kilos feels like in your hands. And you know when you're having a strong day and you know when you're having a less strong day. And today, my benching is not great. It's not great, but you know what, whatever. Another set down, right, set number 3 now. Getting tired now. I tried a couple of pause reps. Almost didn't get the 5th one up, to be honest. Yeah, it's just tired. Tired and not super strong. But even so, we're getting there. All right, I'm going to give myself a minute or two and get round number 4. We're knocking them down now. We're knocking them down. Oh well, I've got to the 5th and final set. No idea how. So, gonna give it a try in a moment. Again, just give myself a little bit more rest. Those last couple of reps getting harder and harder at the moment. And I mean, today overall has been a very successful day, if I'm honest. Because I'm hitting 5x5 with 180, but that is after doing 5x5 with 140 standing military press. I don't know what you want to call that. Strict press, push press, whatever. It was something in between. Whatever, anyway. I did 5 sets of them. So, you know, it definitely could be worse. It could be worse. Right. Anyway, going to give myself a couple of minutes to get my brain together and then try and knock out this final set. That last rep almost got me. Done. Come outside for a bit of fresh air. All right. Session is finished. And overall, very successful session. I'm a bit of a hard taskmaster. I think that's why I've stuck in the game for so long, and I've achieved reasonable results because I have very high expectations of myself. But being objective and looking back, considering where I've been and how beaten up my body is, I don't have anything to be ashamed of today. So again, I need to stop being so hard on myself. So yeah, 5x5 with 140 standing press, and then 5x5 with 180 bench press, and that is the most I've pushed for several months overall. As I said, probably about 6-ish weeks ago now, I hit 5 plate for a single, and it felt terrible, and I regretted my decision to try it. So since then, as I said, I've barely touched any weight at all. It's just been dumbbells, bodybuilding work. I've maybe hit 140 here and there occasionally, but it just felt so uncomfortable. It hasn't been worth doing. Yeah, overall, really good. Right, I'm going to leave it there because I do have to go and get my daughters relatively soon, and where they go kickboxing is about 7 or 8 miles away. My wife catches a taxi down with them and I have to go and pick them up. So I'd better get going pretty soon. I'm just at the moment just releasing 1 video a week. The views still haven't picked up. But I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of doing it out of loyalty to you guys. Because I've got such a small community, but such a nice community. And so many of you, like my regular commenters, have been kind of commenting and checking in and showing support. And even other views. I think my one video got 100 views. The other one got, I think my squat video has got like 50 something views or something like that. My deadlift video got just over 100 views. But I'm going to stick to, I think, just one video a week. I'm going to launch it on a Monday. And then that way, it's still a labour of love. I'm not really able to share very much because YouTube's killed my channel. But genuinely, you know, guys like Happy Limpet, Jubei, Mohammed, loads of you. So I can't even begin to tell you, loads of you have been on, you know, passing on support and supporting the videos. So, you know, I'm going to stick with it. I am going to stick with it. And, you know, if the algorithm doesn't like me, whatever. 30-something people watching it is better than no one watching it. Cool. All right, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit notifications, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm going to upload on Mondays from now on. I'll set them as premieres. And again, with work and personal training and family life and bits and pieces going on, filming one video a week and then editing it, I should be able to stay on top of that schedule. That's not too bad. All right, you guys take care. I'll speak to you soon.